across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tennessee Titans. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Crack on, ladies. Check, Panther. Ready?
Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tajay Spears. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Down. Go.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time. 3rd down coming up.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This brought in out past the 20. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready. 70 Lions.
Man in motion, heading left. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Cowboy, Panther and left, Bronco 80.
Back to the air once more on second down. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end, Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Rookie from Michigan State looking sharp on that throw. It's a first down.
Ready, ready.
Here's first and 10.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and 2. Here we go.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
They'll try it now with Sampson. And he's going to have the Eagles first down by a good couple of yards. They get 3 on 4th and inches.
We'll see how much that decision costs them as the game unfolds, but give credit to this defense. They found a way to get off the field. They had their backs against the wall there on the opening drive.
Line of scrimmage is the 15.
Ready.
It's first and 10.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. This pass complete to Jalen Noel. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his second TD catch of the season. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Eagles 7, Titans 0. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at at their own 27-yard line.
Ready? Stephanie! Cowboy! Stephanie Lions!
On first down, it's Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Ready? Viking 18! Say, hey!
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. That is Cooper DeGene in there for the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Hey! Bronco 80! Mustang 19! Ready, right?
From the gun, here's Ward. This throw right side taken in by Ridley. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
70 Lions! Panther 60! Panther 60!
Now, first down throw for Ward. Now screen, here's Pollard. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Ready,
From
break!
the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now! Hop, 70! Hop, 70! Let's go!
Out of the gun, Ward. Looking man, it's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down for Tennessee.
35-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready?
Throwing again is Ward. This one intercepted.
And Mike, as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
60. Panther 60. Get up.
They'll start this drive on the ground with speed. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40.
Okay, ready?
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. 6 Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Check go.
Throwing is Ward. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Second and 10.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Throwing, Ward. His pass caught. It's Chigokankwa. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. That's good for a Titan first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Take it, take it.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Yeah. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
So after one, 14-0 is our score. And we're back in Music City after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Viking 18. Ready, ready?
Again, it's Ward. Here comes the screen to Spear. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Kill, turn up.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
Ward to throw again. He's found his receiver, Butte. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Ward now on third down. He's got it inside the 5. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Viking 18. Get up.
Spears. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half.
Let's go.
You become very one-dimensional.
19
You become
Tiger,
very
19
pass-heavy, and
70
that's certainly
Timberwolves.
not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And now, third and goal coming up.
Really nice job there defensively, adjusting on the fly. They loaded up with a lot of big bodies to stop the run. And then it was the big tight end that tried to leak out towards the back of the boundary. So they were able to get there just in time and force the incomplete.
Bronco 80. Check out.
Now Ward on third and goal. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Joey Sly on now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Titans are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
He'll get this out to the left flat. Now he's free at the 35. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. It is a big play for the Eagles. It's a gain of 49.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Okay, break.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 12-yard line.
Second and 5.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, right?
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season.
His kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 21, Titans 7.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
we go. Shot. 70. Cougar 19. Hot, hot.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Viking 18.
Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready.
To throw is Ward. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Tag. Cougar 19. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now Ward on a designed run. They'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 4.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Let go.
Now it's Ward. Going up top. That is hard. And he will score. PHI TEN. Touchdown Titans. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Sly now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Titans draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go now.
That's
Viking,
Goddard in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a screen set up for Barkley. This one going to be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield.
It's a loss of 2.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment.
Pioneer! Come on, set!
Now they'll set up to throw. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
He may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's 3rd and 2.
79 Broncos! Down! 60, 70 Timberwolves! 19 Lions! Ready?
He'll look to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This fielded at the 3. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
On the ready. Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Get up.
On the ground, here's Spears to start the drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
The tackle by Jordan Davis. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Get up. Cowboy 80. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground here again. He's up the sideline to the 25. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
It's a gain of
Here's a
16
timeout,
yards.
Tennessee. It'll be their second as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Deputy Viking 18, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
A run up the middle, Spears. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the
And these are the
42-yard
explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
18 Rattler, 18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Check out.
Once again, it's Spears. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Here we go. Shot.
That's got it
Cougar
in motion.
19. Steady.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Watch out.
Hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, Ward. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad
Okay,
rap.
ready?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Tag. Viking 18. Cowboy 80. Ready?
From the gun, here's Ward. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here.
60 Maverick.
Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Here's Ward. He's got his tight end. That's a combo. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Bronco 80.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, right?
To the air again. Ward. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, He just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing on third down. Ward. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And the Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Warrior 70. Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, set, steady.
Back to throw. He'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Steady.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
On the double.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set, steady.
Once again, it's Barkley. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
Have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. But then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Okay, ready? Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Rolling right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive lineman like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks? Those are quarterback stats.
Got it. Ready?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Panther up. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. They'll look to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trent McDuffie right there with a tight defensive coverage.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Third and long.
Go!
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Check out.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
On the ready.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points?
18.
It is
18.
first and goal. He's got a man. That's Noah. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here now, second down and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Count. Ready, ready.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Ready.
Throwing here on third and goal. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The drive starts. It's carried by Pollard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's
Let's go
2nd
now.
and 11.
70 Lions. Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, 4. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Go. 19 Tiger, 19 Panther 60, Panther 60.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check out.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. The Titans sending out their punter, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This is taken at his own 30. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense. First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. Space to run inside the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That touchdown number 3 for him in the games. And number 14 for the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Ready, ready, ready.
Here comes Pollard. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Bronco 80.
Throwing is Ward. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
It is 3rd and long.
Tag. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready. Come back
To throw is Ward. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Timberwolf.
Motion, motion, pop, 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 pop.
Throwing, Ward. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 6.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, they'll give it. Oh, and they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down for Tennessee.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball's going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
60 Eagle. 70 Lions.
What's that in? What's the key?
They'll go back to Pollard on 1st down. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike. That's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand? Or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Chop 60, chop 60. Check go.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Go.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will add 1 more onto their big lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on, set! 6, Panther 60!
On first down, it's Ward. Ball's out. And it will be another turnover as his defense does it again. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Bronco 80! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Ready?
There's a give in the middle for Sampson. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Down! Panther 60! Panther 60!
He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
Cowboy 80! Let's go now! Viking 18!
That's Goddard in motion. They'll run with Sampson. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Once more, it's Sampson. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now
60 by
it's 3rd and goal.
80! Ready?
He'll run. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, it's going to set up 4th down.
A gain of 4 yards. It's 4th and goal.
Set up.
The offense will stay out
60
trying
Eagles,
to get this
60
final
Eagles.
yard. It is 4th and goal.
Check out.
They'll take the snap and go down to a knee.
Deputy! Cougar 19! Go!
They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
On the 8-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second down and 3.
Ready! 70 Timberwolf!
Motion, motion.
Go!
They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And he's able to give him a little breathing room. He's got a first down up past the 15-yard line.
Gain of 9 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready, ready!
Take that.
Cowboy 80.
Go now.
Ready!
Now it's Spears. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit
Come on, come
here
on.
at this stage of the
Bronco
game.
switch. 6.
Once again, it's Spears. A dive there, and he's lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Let's go! Gravity Lions! Ready, ready?
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson.